What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Vrsatile, and I'm back with another video. I definitely appreciate all those that commented and was able to discuss in my LG G6 Rant video was why I left Sony. I had a Z1S back in the day, upgraded to a Z3. I was on T-Mobile's network, hence the Z1S. So it was a variant. And I love my Sonys. I had them for a while. I really tried to stick through with Sony. And then I started noticing that their support started slipping off. Not just on, T-Mobile and the carrier side, but they vanished from Verizon. Verizon was supposed to drop like a Z4V that didn't even show up. And then support just started falling by the wayside, even on its unlocked models. So I'm like, well, I'm not about to stick here with Sony if they're gonna be struggling like this. Sony just kind of started, well, as they already had, struggling in the mobile division. Now I will say that their tablet game is on point. That Z4 tablet, it's still gotta be hands down the best tablet out. Like, I have a Samsung Tab S2, but I bought it through T-Mobile, so I don't have to pay all that money up at once. But if I could justify, it would be the Z4 tablet. All right. So, yeah, nonetheless, I got I have the Tab S2 in my possession. I like it. I love it. It's hard for me to edit on it, at least 4K. I can edit full HD, no problem. I use Power Director. But there's some of the things that nonetheless kind of get on my nerves with this tablet. Plus, it's still on Marshmallow. So I'm waiting for Nougat to kind of give it a more tablet-y, laptop-like feel. But I digress. So, yeah, I left Sony. Didn't know where I really wanted to go yet. So, what did I do next? I decided to go to LG. The V10 was a lovely phone. I love the V10, I love the V20. If I could get my hands on the V20, I would. The one thing that kept me hanging around the G series, not the G series, but the V series, was the camera. Now, the G6 implements the camera that seems to be like a combination of the V10 and the V20, and then some. It's vastly improved, and I definitely adore that about LG. Their cameras are great. But I had the V10 for a short while because I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna jump back into the Android game strong, I want a real not pure, but a real Android experience, aside from not having the money to buy, a Google phone or buying a, well, it was Nexus at the time, of course. I was like, I need to come with something strong. I need to get something strong that I will feel will have support and cushion. Because let's face it, at the time the V10 was a shot at the wall from LG that landed, and we see today they did follow up with a successor which is still just as good as the V10 in the V20. So if I could go get the V20, I definitely would, because I'm not losing anything. It's got a DAC, it's got superior camera quality, it's on par with Samsung and iPhone. It's got decent software, LG's the childish software, but nonetheless, it's still solid. It's a solid phone, solid built. 4 cameras in total. LG in that V series needs to become the primary flagship series, in my opinion. But, you can't have our cake and eat it too, right? At least it's out. So I tried the V10 out for a few months. Then I decided, you know what, I'm getting that S7 Edge when it comes out. That S7 Edge dropped, I got it, I'm recording with it now. All my videos have been recorded on it ever since. I love my S7 Edge. I can keep it for another year or at least another 6 months before, contemplating, another successor of the LG V series, because I really like it. Now the Note sounds great, but I don't really care for an S Pen like that, so I don't need the S Pen. But I definitely like the V series and what LG's doing there. So that's why I left Sony, because they stopped, and now they seem like they've gained some more traction as far as what they've been doing with their stuff. I definitely like all that Sony doing with the XZ and the XZ Premium. You know, with the 4K, the camera quality, software. Sony's always had good software in my opinion as of the Z series. Like I had the Z also. I had the Z, the Z1S, and the Z3. I love what they're doing with their software. It's minimalistic, near stock Android. It's lovely. And you know, maybe hopefully one day I can return to them, but I just love Samsung's design, where they're going. I love how they've handled their software, have improved vastly. The TouchWiz, which is now, I guess you could call it Grace UI or the Grace R UI. We'll see, you know, March 29th, March 30th when they unveil the S8. And there's a lot to be learned from what Samsung's doing. And that's why I didn't mind going with them. And I could easily sway between the Galaxy series and the V line series from LG. But those are my reasons why I left Sony and why I appreciate what Samsung's doing. And I appreciate all those who are still around, those who are appreciating the videos. And just continue to let me know down in the comments ideas for videos, you know, what your thoughts are as far as Apple, Android, specific OEMs, software, Nougat, Android O, hopefully Oreo. You know, just let me know and I'll definitely respond back. But until the next video, your boy Vrsatile is signing out. Pow, pow, pow. Wait for it.